What's up? What's up? Billy here, Respect the Game podcast. Holy crap. What a horrible, horrible game today for the Buffalo Bills. Unbelievable. We watch the game, we see the game, play calling suspect. We're going to get right to the end of the game. Buffalo has no timeouts. Houston has 3 timeouts. They punt the ball down to the 2-yard line. Anybody with any brain for football knows just run the ball, force them to use their timeouts, screw the clock as best you can, and then punt it away. Maybe you break one of these runs and you get a first down and you go to overtime. Why in the hell is Buffalo throwing the ball? Not even slants or 5-yard outs. They're trying to whip it down the field. I understand Joe Brady's calling these calls, but who is calling these calls? They were the worst 3 consecutive plays I've ever seen in a football game. Houston shit the bed in the second half of the game. They had nothing going on. Stroud threw an interception. He fumbled the ball. A gift inside the 5-yard line. I don't even think Buffalo scored on that one. Did we get a touchdown on that? Honestly, I can't remember because I'm so frustrated that week after week, year after year, Buffalo's play calling, their time management, especially in the end of the game, is atrocious. Bro, it is atrocious. They have no idea how to utilize timeouts. They have no idea how to run the clock. This goes back to the Kansas City game, that epic playoff game years ago, when they don't use the timeouts on the other side of or they don't run the ball down to get to the 2-minute warning and then force to use the timeouts. They have no idea how to time manage in Buffalo. I've said this before. I know some people, like I said it today, I said it yesterday. McDermott's got to go. Oh, now all of a sudden McDermott has to go. Listen, Respect the Game podcast, back to when I did Neighborly Discourse podcast. Go back and look. I have asked for Buffalo to get rid of Sean McDermott for at least 3 years now. Buffalo has maxed out, we'll say 2 years, because they got to the AFC Championship game, and then I believe the divisional round. They have continuously gotten worse in the playoffs under Sean McDermott. I understand they got there. He cleaned up the mess. They were nothing for 20 years. I get it. They're tapped out. He's tapped out. Buffalo is not going any further with Sean McDermott as the head coach. It's not going to happen. Okay? It's not going to happen. Allen has all the talent in the world. It's being wasted. Okay? He's been playing scared. He's been playing skittish lately. I'm not sure if it's something to do with his hand. If somebody told him, hey, slow down, don't run so much, whatever it is, or Buffalo's just not good and played 2 very good teams the last 2 weeks, Houston and Baltimore. That could also be what's going on. But Allen doesn't look like he's out there balls to the wall like he normally is. I understand it's a long season. We want him to do well. We want him to make it to the end. We want to get to the Super Bowl. He doesn't play how he's been playing for years. He's not been doing that this season since he hurt his hand. Today he did. Today when he got knocked in the head, when he was going down for the slide and the penalty came out, I'm like, all right, that woke him up. After that, he's running more. He's moving the ball down the field. Passes are good. Then he gets slammed to the ground. Luckily, he was able to get up. No concussion symptoms. Good for him. But he needs that. He needs that run. He needs that bang. He needs that adrenaline rush from playing reckless. Almost no turnovers this season. Knock on wood. Good for him. But Buffalo's not doing anything. Look at this. Look at this here, because I'm beside myself. 9 for 30 to Stroud's 28 for 38, 330 and a touchdown and an interception. Okay? He also had a fumble. Buffalo, no fumbles, no turnovers, but horrible clock management. I mean, horrible clock management. Some of the play calls. Let me find this here. I'm going to show you something real quick. See if you can walk on the line here with me. Team comparison. Let me go down here. Net rush yards, 150 Buffalo to 94 the Texans. Yards per rush, 5.4 yards per rush to 3.4 yards per rush. 2-yard difference. Game on the line, inside the 2, 98 yards to go, no timeouts. Hey, let's pass the ball and stop the clock for Houston. What are you doing? Who calls these dumbass plays? Who allows these dumbass plays to be called? Beside myself. Fumbles lost, 1. Penalties in favor of Buffalo with the least amount of penalties. Penalty yards in favor of Buffalo, the least amount of penalty yards. Punted more. Yards per pass. Obviously, they're in the favor of the Texans because of that 60-yarder to whatever his name is, Nico Collins. Third down efficiency, 3 for 14 to 8 for 16. That's a big deal. Total yards, 425 for the Texans, 276 for Buffalo. Average yard per gain, 6.3 to 4.7. Again, one big old bomb. That was beautiful. But the rush yards, when you needed to control the clock, Buffalo was controlling the clock. I understand you have Allen, and you feel like you got to go balls to the wall and you got to throw and you got to do all this cool stuff. Inside the 2-yard line, 98 yards to go, and you do 3 straight horrible passes. I don't understand. They were on his ass all game. On his ass all game. Stop with the big plays, the 7-step drops and the 5 wide. They were in the backfield every time he turned around. Was it 5 sacks he had today? 1 sack? How many hurries? I think I saw like 6 hurries, 7 hurries. You got to get in better protection. If the protection is not there, then stop calling these dumbass plays that take 7-8 seconds to develop when Houston's in the backfield every time he drops back to pass the ball. It was horrible today. It was so bad to watch. I'm ashamed to be a Bills fan. It was the worst clock management I've seen probably since the last time Buffalo had to manage a clock the right way, and they can't do it. I've been mentioning it for about 3 years now. Sean McDermott, Buffalo has tapped out under Sean McDermott. They're not going any further as long as he is the head coach. I will sacrifice this season. I will take the 3 wins and lose the next 14 to get him off the sideline. He doesn't have it. Mahomes is good. I think Allen's a better athlete, a better football player, but Mahomes has probably the best coach in our generation. Belichick was there a while back. Now it's Andy Reid. Mahomes knows just what to do in that system, and he flourishes. Don't tell me we're stuck with McDermott. He needs to go. Oh, who's out there? I have no idea. I don't know. The guy from Detroit, the guy from Houston, offensive coordinators, both those guys. Anybody. Maybe Joe Brady. If he can stop calling stupid play calls inside of a 2-yard line, you need to run the clock out. I don't understand. I don't know who's out there. What I do know is that McDermott needs to go. That's what I do know. That's what I know. He needs to be gone. All right? He did his job, pulled Buffalo out of the gutter. Now we have Josh Allen. We need to get a couple more offensive pieces, maybe, or more protection. Which Jimbo, we were just talking about him. Cooks, he's doing great running the ball, but let's not run the ball when it counts. I don't get it. Get my Bills Mafia back there. It was so frustrating to watch. The 9 for 30, Allen passing the ball, it wasn't there today. But what was there today? The run game. Especially at the end of the game. God, 59 yards, he nails it. Horrible clock management. God damn, it's every week with this team. I'm frustrated. Come watch a podcast on Wednesday or Thursday when it comes out. I'll be much more resigned. We go over our teams. I'm a Bills fan. Felix is the Colts fan. Rob is a 49er fan. We go over our teams. We go over some good stuff we see throughout the week. But this Bills game, even though we're coming back, yeah, cool, great. We shouldn't be in a position to come back. God, the play call. 3 horrible passes under 30 seconds to go, I think, or under a minute, whatever it was. They have all 3 timeouts. They don't get a chance to use any of them because we don't run a smart play. Even if you don't want to give it to Cooks, you have Josh Allen, quarterback sneak, quarterback draw. What are you doing? Dropping back in shotgun and looking, and trying to hit someone 30 yards down the field. And yeah, if he would have hit one, great, super great. The wrong play can still be done correctly. You can still get a positive outcome from a wrong play. A high percentage play should have been run there, running the ball. Okay, a broke clock is right twice a day. Don't tell me, if you'd hit that 30 yards, you'd have been happy. I would have been happy, but I would have been upset that they did that stupid play call. It doesn't need to be done. Play smart. The game is tied. You came back. They didn't do anything in the second half. You came back. You took the momentum. We saw it last week with Baltimore. Momentum's on Buffalo's side. Let's call a dumbass play to Samuel. Get it to Allen. When two guys shoot to Allen, Allen's got to know this drop to a knee. Now think I can still do this and fumble the ball. Come on. Don't call a stupid play. Recognize a bad play when it happens. Hit the knee, end the drive, end the play, and get to the next one. God, use your head. The players, the coaching staff especially. Jesus, I'm sorry to rant, but I'm so sick and tired of watching the bad coaching that goes on in Buffalo. Anyway, man, like, follow, subscribe, comment. I know some people are going to be upset. Listen, Bills Mafia, I'm with you. But my God, if there is ever a fan base that refuses to put out constructive criticism or any kind of criticism, it is the Bills Mafia. For years, I've been saying McDermott's got to go. Oh, you're not a true fan. Why? Because I don't want to kiss ass to a guy who shouldn't be here anymore. I want my team to win. I'm not loyal to anybody except the team. You know, the teams change every year. Coaches change. The logo's there. The people are interchangeable. Get the right group of people to get to the Super Bowl. We have the quarterback. We have some pieces in offense, some pieces on defense, maybe some on the coaching staff, but not the head coach. Open your eyes. It's okay to criticize the team and still love the team. I don't understand why some people cannot say Buffalo's coaching sucks. I'm sorry. It's horrible. Brady was doing good running the ball, but for the last few games, one or two stupid plays pop up today, 3 in a row. Averaging 5.4 a carry. Let's throw the ball and make sure Houston has all their timeouts to kick a field goal with 7 seconds left. Oh, man. Love Buffalo. Like, subscribe, share, help us out. Go Bills. Talk to you soon. Have a good day.